To version the Build.com API SDK. Start by understanding the importance of versioning in software development. Versioning allows you to track changes, maintain compatibility, and ensure backward compatibility. The Build.com API SDK follows a standard versioning pattern, with each version represented by a unique number. Begin by checking the current version of the Build.com API SDK you are using. You can find this information in the SDK documentation or by contacting the Build.com support team. Once you have the current version, you can proceed to update or modify the SDK as needed. When updating the Build.com API SDK, follow these steps. First, review the release notes and documentation for the new version to understand the changes and updates. Next, update your code to accommodate any changes or deprecations in the new version. This may involve modifying API calls, data structures, or other components. After updating your code, test the new version of the Build.com API SDK to ensure it works as expected. Verify that all API calls are successful and data is being transmitted correctly. You should also test for any backward compatibility issues to ensure the new version does not break existing functionality. Best practices for versioning the Build.com API SDK include maintaining a changelog to track updates and modifications. This helps you keep a record of changes and ensures you can revert to a previous version if needed. You should also use a version control system, such as Git, to manage different versions of the SDK. In addition to these best practices, it is essential to follow the Build.com API SDK documentation and guidelines. The documentation provides detailed information on how to use the SDK, including code examples and troubleshooting tips. By following these guidelines and best practices, you can ensure a smooth and successful versioning process for the Build.com API SDK. In conclusion, versioning the Build.com API SDK is a critical process that requires careful planning and execution. By understanding the importance of versioning, following the steps outlined above, and adhering to best practices, you can ensure that your integration with the Build.com API remains stable and compatible with future updates.